Hi, this is Madeline, and thank you so much for joining my channel again today, where we discuss ways to expand our potential. And today I wanted to share with you my newly released guided healing journal called the Daily Reset. And here she is. And I'm really excited about this journal. It's been in the works for a couple of years now, but I finally got it to something that I'm really proud to share with you. So it is a 4 week journal, and I'll show you just a little bit of the internal content here. So there is an About Me page where I share just a little bit more about myself and about what inspired me to write this journal. And so it is a daily guide. Again, it's a 4 week content here. And each day there is a page where you will enter your information for that day. There are just some principles that these are the principles that I live by, and the principles that really help me in some challenging times in my life. So that's where this content comes from. It just kind of helps you keep track of the things that I feel can be important in becoming more self centered and self empowered. And then there is a motivational quote at the beginning of each week. And this first quote actually comes from Sonia Barrett, who is my mentor. And I actually completed her 10-week coaching series before I got started. So I'm always really grateful and ready to share some of her knowledge and inspiration. And then on the back of each entry page, there is some blank journaling space. So you can write down any additional thoughts. And then at the end of each 7 day cycle, there is a healing activity. And so these activities are designed to help you maybe think about some areas of your life that may need a little attention. Um, they help you to think about some areas or some things that may need healing. Um, and so the key to the healing activities is to really spend some time with them, really to be as honest with yourself as possible, and to delve into those areas with some self compassion, with some, gentleness with yourself. Even if you can't complete the activity during the quote unquote scheduled time, if it's something that you need to come back to, or even if you complete it and you feel like you need to come back to it again from a different perspective, it just gives you the opportunity to shift your thinking and to perhaps um, just tackle some issues in your life that maybe you have not had a chance to do so far. So it goes on like that, and then there's also a little additional journaling space at the end of the book, just a few extra pages if you want to write down some additional thoughts. Yeah, you got some space for your notes. So again, it's a 4 week journal. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, but the thing I love about guided journals is they give us a starting point. Sometimes we know we want to change or we want to do things differently, but we're not always sure where to start or how to get that started for ourselves. So I really like guided journals for that reason. The other thing that I like about journals in general, I'm a huge journaler, if that's a word. I have countless journals. I really like to be able to go back, you know, a year in the past from the present date. So, like today's like June the 29th or something like that of 2022. Then I can go back to this time last year and to see what I was thinking about then, to see if any of the things that I wrote about have manifested, to see how they've manifested, to see how I've grown and changed. We really spend some time, a lot of time, in the academic arena or in our careers learning about other topics, but rarely do we put that amount of time and effort in knowing ourselves. And I think journaling is a great way and opportunity to get to know who we are, to get to know our own trends. And I feel that once we really become more self aware, we're able to operate from a center of empowerment so that when circumstances and situations do arise, especially the ones that are unexpected, we can do more responding and less reacting. It helps us to not be as wobbly in our decision making or in the way that we respond to others. It helps us to be more self-assured. The thing with this journal or any guided journal that you pick up is it's just so important to be consistent and to complete it from beginning to end. That's not to say that you have to be perfect. It's just to say that you set an intention to complete this journal so that you can learn more about yourself, about who you are, and about the things that you stand for. So once you begin this journal, you will be a completely different person at the end of it with your consistency and your earnest attempts to be completely honest and to commit to going through the process of completing these daily tasks, which are pretty simple and straightforward, but the consistency is the key. The staying on track is the key. When we stay on track and we gain that momentum and we really commit to knowing ourselves, so much, so many things open up to us. It's just like our life just will expand and show us so much more about ourselves. And usually that expansion will lead to just a more fulfilling life experience. So, really happy to be able to share this with you. The link is in the bio on YouTube to purchase it. It's also available, there's a link available on my website, madelineacameron.com. There's also a couple of other more personal books that I've written available on my site. And there is another journal coming out very soon, something I've got to complete. It's almost ready, but that one is more geared towards bringing your vision to life. So it's for entrepreneurs or people who have a craft or a gift that they really want to expand and commit to. So that one's coming out really, really soon. So just wanted to share that with you. Here it is again. You can pick it up again in the link in the bio. And again, journaling is just a really great way to get to know yourself and to it's definitely a form of self-care. So, until next time, thank you so much.